Time now for our Sunday specials. It is one thing for one to have a dream, and it's another to have the requirements to pursue those dreams. For 9-year-old Farida and others, their dreams of becoming top athletes are currently being hindered by their poor background. Our TVC News senior correspondent, Mian Akiri, takes a look at the struggles of aspiring athletes in Lagos Island.
Despite their zeal and commitment, many young talents in the bustling city of Lagos struggle to find suitable sports facilities. While some struggle due to a lack of infrastructure that impedes their training, development, and ability to compete at the top level. Other determined athletes, often motivated by pure resolve, overcome these difficulties in the hopes of realizing their objectives. For more than 2 decades, the Sunday football pitch of Ekpetedo High School has served as a makeshift training ground for Coach Said Alabi for grooming young and aspiring athletes between the ages of 5 and 18. These aspiring athletes recycle used tires to create lane tracks for their practice sessions. The tires are also used as makeshift hurdles.
I give kudos to the school, or the principal, Mr. Afuakwe and Mr. Ogunaike, for their support, and God will continue to bless them and be with them, because they were able to accommodate us, allowing me to discover these athletes so that I can manage that pitch to nurture them. Although, if you assess where we are training, and you'll be able to see these children coming from that where we are training, you know that if I can get a standard track in Lagos Island, if I can get a standard track in Lagos, I'm not lying, we are going to have an Olympic champion.
Farida Sani is a 9-year-old athlete with dreams of competing in walking races and long-distance races. Coach Alabi has been teaching her the technicalities for over 3 years, and she has been described as an athlete with a promising future. From the age of 5 till about 8, Farida has won over 5 major tournaments for her age category. But less than a year after winning her last tournament, Lagos Kids Marathon in November 2023, organized by St. Saviour Schools, Bodilon, Ikoyi.
Joint first place, please put your hands together for Farida Sani. Congratulations, guys, congratulations.
Farida was out of school and now lives under the bridge with her mother.
I sleep here with my daughter and my son. I can't make it. That's the reason I sleep here.
The children that competed within Farida's category were about 700 children within that category, spread across over 50 schools in Lagos and some schools from Ogun State. So what am I trying to say? For her to come first, she's definitely talented. You know, for her to come first within the children in her age category, she's definitely talented and she's got great potentials.
I encourage her to take part in it. So that's her way. She chooses by herself, and I left her to go on with what she says she wants to do.
The sudden turn of events in Farida's life is now threatening her dream of becoming a top athlete. The unfortunate circumstances she's exposed to are jeopardizing the 9-year-old girl's aspirations.
I am not happy that I'm slim there.
What do you want?
I want house.
Like Farida, there are several other young talents struggling to fulfill their sporting potential in the country. Joseph Balogun is a 14-year-old and he specializes in both long distance and the 400 meters races. Joseph and his parents have been homeless for a while following the demolition of their home. The only place they could seek refuge was a mechanic workshop.
It's bad, it's bad, it's bad. When there is rain, we need to just manage inside a car in our side like that.
When it rains, we sleep here. But when it is too heavy, we sleep in the car.
I just want to be an athlete for my daddy and my mommy issue.
Thanks to the intervention of a pastor, Joseph is now sheltered by a church.
He's a trusted guy, so that's why the church accommodated him. Most of the time when I come around, I used to see him in tracksuit and boots and everything.
I recently met with Bello Zainab, a rising star in walking races and long-distance running. At just 15 years old, Zainab competed in the 2024 All-Nigerian Secondary Schools Athletics Association competition. She impressively finished third in the 4x400 meters event. However, despite her success, Zainab now faces significant challenges, living with her parents in a mosque in Lagos. Her dream of progressing as an athlete has become increasingly difficult.
I'm doing this so that I will be able to become somebody in life to help my parents.
You don't catch people young without providing the necessary facility to bring them up sport-wise. Under normal circumstances, they were supposed to be in the camp. That's how it was. I could remember in the 70s, immediately after all African Games, some of my friends, they were camped by the Lagos State government.
Former Nigerian athletes say they hope that this young and aspiring athletes get a future in the sports.
I have to give those kids kudos, extra kudos for the fact that they surmounted their challenges and braved up to come here and compete with their peers. So, I mean, life can deal you either which way, but the fact that they have the courage to not allow what they've been going through personally, in their home front affect their talent.
I have roughly 12 athletes in my house, so I know what they go through. The challenge for them to hit, pay school fees, the 3 square meals, get injured, you need a doctor, somebody to massage you, it's a big challenge. As a coach, you come to practice, you see these athletes telling you, coach, I have not eaten. Coach, I want to pay my school fees. Coach, I don't have transportation money. It's a lot. Big challenge.
Magdalene George, a scholarship student at Nevada University in the US, trained tirelessly at Ekwetedo High School for years before achieving a breakthrough. Now a freshman, her dedication and hard work on the makeshift track have finally paid off.
I've trained in Ekwetedo for more than 5 years, and just last year I got a scholarship to University of Nevada, and I arrived this last spring, January. So recently I did the school record in 200 meters, running a time of 23.08 seconds, breaking the 29 years record, the school record. So the record has been there for 29 years. So finally now it has been broken. I'll tell them to keep working hard, keep believing, and dream big, because your dream will always come true. But at the same time, even as dreaming, you need to work towards achieving your dream. You need to go after it, pursue your dream with everything you have in you, and believe with God all things are possible.
The journey of these young athletes highlights the critical need to invest in sporting facilities and support system to nurture and empower Nigeria's future stars. For Magdalene George, the ability to break a record at Nevada University 4 months after leaving Ekwetedo High School, where she trains, says a lot about support system in Nigeria. Investment in sports development transcends racial and cultural politics, requiring both the people and the government to be determined. Mian Akiri, TVC News, Lagos.